planted with purpose. This week we're going to be looking at all the wonderful trees in the Bible and take 5 days looking at what planted with a purpose looks like. In Psalm 96 verse 12 it says, "Then all the trees of the woods will rejoice before the Lord." I love how God is so intentional in our lives, that He is a God of detail and purpose. So let's look at our first tree today that we find in the Bible, and it is called the broom tree, or commonly known as the juniper tree. And this broom tree comes across in many places in the Bible, but one of the most important places is when Elijah comes across. He's had this amazing miracle of fire coming down. The prophets of Baal are completely destroyed. And then Jezebel comes out to get him. And we find the story in 1 Kings 19, verse 2-4. It says, "Then Jezebel sent a messenger to Elijah, saying, 'So let the gods do to me, and more also, if I do not make your life as the life of one of them by tomorrow about this time.' And then he saw that. He arose and ran for his life and went to Bathsheba, which belongs to Judah, and left his servant there. But he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness and came and sat down under a broom tree. And he prayed that he might die and said, 'It is enough now, Lord, take my life, for I know better than my fathers.'" In the story, we find Elijah having this incredible victory, but now he's running for his life. The mental anxiety that he finds himself in is almost suicidal, where he wants to give up. And yet he finds himself planted under a broom tree. Now, what is amazing for me is that when you study essential oils and you go and look at the significance of what a broom tree or juniper tree actually does, you see God's purpose in this. If you look at what it does, it says that it melts away mental stress and creates a positive atmosphere. One of the other uses of juniper oil is that it balances emotions by easing symptoms of anxiety and stress. Isn't God amazing? Out of all the trees in the wilderness, why a broom tree? And here we see that God sends an angel, He talks to him, He recognizes him and rescues him. But that He put this tree at that time is for me such a special gift. And we too can know that when we're going through mental anxiety, when we're stressed, when we feel all done, we can go and sit on His lap and let Him be that for us, that juniper tree, that broom tree for us. I love it in Ephesians 4, verse 6 and 7. It says, "Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus." In Matthew 11:28, it says, "Are you tired? You worn out? Burnt out on religion? Come to me, come get away with me, and you'll recover your life. I'll show you how to take a real rest. Walk with me and work with me. Watch how I do it. Learn the unforced rhythms of grace. I won't lay anything heavy or ill-fitting on you. Keep company with me, and you'll learn to live freely and lightly." Let's look at these beautiful trees and know that we can see Jesus in them and allow Him to be your juniper tree today as you trust Him, find peace in Him, and regain your life. Always remember, you are highly favored and deeply